Hi everyone, welcome back. We're in another deep dive episode and our last one before we get onto the bracket. We're in Div 1. I'm joined by Roran and Zakke. How are you both?
Yes, hello.
Yes, hello. That's a
Yeah,
good answer.
let's just get this over it. Let's go.
Yeah. So you've both been a part of Div 1. As you can see, we've got our original rankings if you kind of scroll down, but that we didn't know the group stage at that point. So what I've done is I've reorganized them into the group stage. I've into each group so you got like your A rankings and your B rankings. Maybe if we had those rankings out, you might have put them in different order, but regardless. And as you'll see next to each number, you've got a little score, and that was how many you got right. And as you can see, I got 6 right, Zakke got 5 right, and Roran got 4 right.
I can already see this is rigged, but
Yeah,
It's
I
not.
got more than Roran. I'm happy.
Well, I got more than both of you. So
bragging.
Roran, you got the Shytech Thunderdyne, and you also got Mugen top, but then you didn't get Yuma Waterfalls at the bottom, and we all didn't get Crayon and Shift at the top of Group A. But Roran, you were pretty not convinced of your Yuma team when you started off. So how has that gone so far?
well, actually, literally the first week I was like, holy shit, I was so wrong. And the second week I then went back and I'm like, yeah, I was right. If I can, so if I talk about my team specifically, our 3 players, like other than the first and second pick, the 3 people are random and we can't play together at all. So that's the issue I guessed it was going to happen, and it's happening. So the first week we did okay even with that, because we were against Waterfalls, no offense, but they were a bit on the weaker side. So we managed to put our weight on our 7k, and we kind of somewhat carried us. And the second week against top, we crumbled. I think that's the week everything fell apart. Like our offlane wasn't working at all. I don't know what happened to Kailamo, but yeah, we lost offlane, we lost safe lane. Things didn't go well. We got a game from them somehow, but it wasn't great. And I don't know if you guys saw, but our 7.9k player ditched the team last week.
What?
Yuma.
Yeah. No, not Yuma.
Anita. She was 7.6.
She was 6.9 if I said wrong.
Oh, yeah, he said 7.
Six.
I was gonna be 7.9. I was like, oh my gosh.
6.9. But, yeah, she ended up ditching the team, which is our entire coins
Yeah.
out of trash. And now like last week we had a 5k stand-in instead of her. Like with her, the games were super weird because she never talked. I tried laning with her and it was super awkward. Like I'm trying to communicate, I don't get anything back. She doesn't say anything in the first place. So it was already bad. So we got a 5k stand-in instead of it. And the guy had issues with his microphone, so he couldn't speak either.
Oh no.
It was pretty much the same, but with a 5k player. And we went 0-2 anyway. It's obvious. Went bad. But yeah, so far I stand by my guess where our team stands.
Well, that's a bit unfortunate because you had signs. I mean, I know you're against Waterfall's team, but you guys did really well. Like I watched those games. Like Yuma, he went like 13-0 or 13-1 was Terrorblade or something like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like if he doesn't get focused after that week anyway, if you look at the drafts, his heroes got banned. Like the whole bans 2 weeks was his heroes: Terrorblade, Meepo, Anti-Mage, stuff like that. Like the entire ban list was his heroes, and we couldn't do anything. So
Yeah, of course. And Zakke, you put
Yes.
your team in top of your rankings, but you came second in your group.
Yeah, we did.
Talk to me a bit about what happened.
Our first games ever in playoffs. I think we lost 1 game, which was a bit embarrassing.
Yeah, you lost
And
to Thunderdyne's team.
Yes,
You lost, yeah.
the only team that lost to Thunder
yeah.
Line.
That was your first game, wasn't it?
yeah,
you guys got absolutely smashed in your first game.
yeah. I mean, after that, I think it started going well. We lost versus Shift's team, but their team is actually pretty well. The games were close. I think either side could have won.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still feel good about my team, so.
Yeah. Yeah, no, definitely. The Crayon team was looking really, really strong, and but so was the Shift team, and I think it was showed in those games they were close. Even though Anstar seems to think that you stomped them, but he stomped you, but oh well. I was gonna say, what about the other teams? Who have you played against who you've been impressed by, either of you? Who's like maybe someone you thought of, or I mean, it's sometimes easy when your team is not doing so well, or your team is doing so well to kind of, point out. But just if you've got any thoughts on any other players that you've seen or played against so far that you've thought, wow, they're really good.
I mean, I think Shift's team were really good.
Mm-hmm. What made them good?
I don't know. They were really scared to play against.
Mm.
They started like when they got control of the game, it felt really hard to get back.
And because they picked like quite a diverse hero pool each game.
Maybe, but they still had a very early timing where they just group and try to take over the game though.
Mm-hmm.
I was just trying to not lose to that.
Yeah, rather than trying to win, you're trying not to lose, which is always not the position to be in.
I guess you could say that.
Roran?
About Shift's team, I don't really watch it.
Well, I was actually asking about your group.
Oh, my group. The team that stands out. Okay, I mean, Top's team impressed me a lot
Mm-hmm.
when we played against them. I kind of rated them quite low
Mm-hmm.
because of Ben then. But he somewhat pulled his weight, and his support players basically created everything he needed.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they might do better than I thought. Mugen is obviously they're destroying. We never played against them, I think.
You should have.
Or maybe we played against them last week. Never mind. I wasn't even in the games. They were so bad. But yeah, Mugen's team, I can't even tell how good they were because when we played, we had the 5K stand-in.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, but I'm sure they're great.
Yeah.
But the team that I think differently the most about is probably...
It's probably what? Sorry there, you were lagging out at the end.
I said the team I'm most impressed with is Top's team compared to my previous guesses.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think the Shastic team's actually pulled out all right as well. I think, it's the kind of thing, if you take a break against any of these teams in Div 1, you're going to get punished. Maybe. Right, let's look at our overvalued, undervalued people that we thought, and let's see if they were correct. So we had overvalued, we had Omega Saw by Zakke.
Yes.
And KK. How's that really turned out? I think the Omega Saw has turned out about right.
Yep. Which team is KK on?
The Shastic team. Shytech. Huh.
Yes. I think that's fair, maybe? I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I rated their team high, and I rated KK low, so it kind of balances out, right?
Yeah. And you undervalued Sasquatch. Now, from playing with him, is that true? Do you think he's undervalued?
Yes, I've been learning a lot about playing lane.
What kind of things?
Much else to say.
What kind of things have you been learning? Teach us.
How to play the lane correctly so my offlane doesn't feed.
Oh, nice. And do you find that helpful when someone's telling you exactly what to do?
It's not exactly, but it's like yes, but one game I think he died 7 times in the off lane because I played it wrong.
Mm-hmm.
After that game, I thought about it a bit, and I think maybe I learned something.
Nice. And who's calling the shots in your team?
I think Glit.
Wait. That's
Yeah.
what. Yeah, that's what people think. Yeah. I had Thunderdyne as undervalued, overvalued, and I think the problem, the fact that the captain had to leave, and now Thunderdyne's computer's not working, so they're having another stand-in. So it's just like a big kind of like a bit of a mess. But unfortunately, that team's kind of just external things have kind of gotten to it. I think I stand by this undervalued 12 coins for Really. I feel like he's been the standout performer on that Shytic team. I don't know if any of you have seen those games.
I can't remember.
But no, I feel like Really has been one of the standout performers on that team. And Corey for 8 coins I think is now proving also that he was undervalued. And yeah, I think Roran's one stand out as Den, maybe a bit much, and then Alita obviously, because now when that player leaves, that's it all gone.
I mean, even if she didn't left,
Mm-hmm.
if she didn't leave, I think she would have still stayed there for me.
Yeah. And I think I'm currentently crushing it with Mugen as my top performer. I knew my boy was going to do well. I'm really excited for that team. Right, let's go down to the bracket. Let's have a wee look at what we've got. So if you scroll down, you'll see the three of us have got our own brackets to fill out. Yeah, the round 4 is actually called the semi-final, semi-final. Nice. Oops. So we're going to start on the upper bracket, then we're going to go to the lower bracket. So upper bracket first. Shift versus top. Who is going to take that game? We'll start off with Roran.
I think I think they're still not bad Top's team, but I'll give this one to Shift, in my opinion.
Yeah.
As long as they ban Laundrets, they should be fine.
Yeah. Who's the lone druid player in that team?
Top.
Top. Oh, is he? Okay. See, I'm never good enough to play with these players, so I don't know their hero pools. Funny. Zakke, who are you giving the first that game to?
I mean, I just played versus Shift team, and I think they're really strong, so easy for me.
Yeah. I think I've got to go with it as well. I think just like player for player, like they're either matched or slightly Shift favored, and I think that team also has a good way of playing with each other, and they kind of know each other quite well. So I think that will actually pay off quite well. And I think the next match, Mugen Crayon, could be one of the premium matches of the... I think that's going to be such a good game. Who are you going to go put with? I'll go with Roran again, because Zakke, you're actually playing in that game, but so Roran, who are you going to put for that?
I mean, I would have picked Crayon before, but they lost to Thunderdyne, so I'm not sure.
That was game 1. They didn't lose again until they played Shift's team, and that series was close.
All right. I mean, I'll stick with my guts and go with Crayon again. You better not fucking lose, Zakke. I'm pretty sure you're intentionally throwing games, so you win on this thing.
Don't tell them.
Zakke?
Yeah, this is really calculated risk, so I'm gonna put Mugen.
Going against your own team.
Yes, if I lose, I get the right prediction. If I win, I don't really care that I get the wrong prediction.
Well, that's fair. That's fair. So you're a winner either way.
Yes, exactly. Well.
Whereas if you put yourself, then it's more up to chance.
Exactly.
I am going to put Mugen's team. I think that this team is honestly running like a well-oiled machine. They have not dropped a game, and they have looked really strong every single time. Dota is just turning up and just playing really well. Like his first game, he went like 20-1 or something on a bristleback. And Mugen's just putting in the performances, and I think that Mugen will not lose mid, and that will mean that that puts a lot of pressure on that Crayon team, who will probably pick a bit greedy. So I think, and I'm looking at Crayon's drafts from the past couple of times. I feel like they haven't really known what to do with their mid. They've kind of drafted both Crayon and Glee as potential mid heroes, and then put one of them carry, and then it didn't really work. Like that game that they had a Storm Spirit and an Ember, and I think it was game 3 of your series.
Offlane Storm, by the way.
Offlane,
interesting game.
Yeah, like I just felt like it was like they were just trying to out-meta them. They kind of out-meta themselves instead of just kind of going straight down the line. Yeah, so I feel like if they could sort that, then I think they'll stand a good chance. But I think Mugen will just capitalize and punish that because Mugen's a good drafter, from what I remember. Mugen, if Zakke's throws in tension, I'll make that a bit bigger. Actually, I'm going to make that wrap. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, we will stay in the upper bracket actually, and we will we'll decide the winner of this next.
Nice one, Roran.
Next one. So who is going straight to final off the back of this game? We'll go with Zakke first, because you didn't put your own team. So Shift Mugen.
Wait.
Who is going directly to grand final?
Shift.
Okay. Got any thought?
Not really.
So you got to put them all the way over here.
I see.
Yeah. So
if I knew Mugen's team better, I would say more. But all I know is Shift's team strong.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think if you know the team, like I think they did display like a really strong showing against you, so I'm not surprised. And you've put Shift there as well, Roran.
Yeah, I think Shift will win also.
Even against either Crayon or
on the friends. Yeah. I think they're gonna be against Crayon. By the way, I put that in case Zakke drops.
Both saving yourself, both not committing. You're both losers. It's because you both lost to me in the predictions before. That's why. And then you can
bring it up, man.
You can put the loser of upper bracket round 2 into the semi-final column if you like as well. So both of you, it'll be Crayon or Mugen.
Oh, it's lower bracket again.
Well, no. It goes semi-final just before the column of the grand final. Goes in like this one here. I'll highlight it in deep red.
Oh, I see it. Okay, sorry, I'm blind.
Yeah, no, it's okay. It's a bit confusing. Deep red. Do you see it, Zakke?
Yes, I found it.
Hallelujah. And you can, you'll put in Mugen because Mugen lost. So he goes to the semi-final.
So loser of 2 is Mugen for me then, because they lost the...
Yes, yeah. Or, well, no, you've got Crayon. So, yeah, so but we're going to go into a lower bracket, but I am going to put Mugen to go to the final. And I'm going to, I think Anstar's team's going to drop. I think. But I think that, mainly because I'm a bit biased towards Mugen, I also, I think like Anstar and Corey, they kind of get down and beat if the game isn't going the way that they want. I'm not sure that they will have like the fortitude to keep going on against a team that will rival them real bad. But I think that Shift Mugen game will decide a lot of the tournament. That game 2, that round 2 of that upper bracket, and then so you can put in the loser of 2 to that top one, which is either Mugen or Crayon. So I'm going to put Crayon, and then the loser of 1 goes to that bottom one in round 2, which for me is top. T.O.P. So we'll go into lower bracket now. Waterfalls versus Shy-Tech. What do you think, Roran?
Actually, before I say I'm pretty sure, what happened to Shy-Tech's team? You were talking about his captain leaving or something?
7 even left.
Okay.
So not Shy-Tech team. So 7 even. He was replaced by Kryzen, who the first game Kryzen played, he went like 13-0 in a puck, and then Thunderdyne also is being stood in for by Loki, who is like, So it's just a bit up and down with that team.
I'm going for Zakke on my predictions then.
Mm-hmm.
I think Waterfalls, honestly, I wasn't impressed with them.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they'll just tank another loss here and just go start casting games.
Yeah.
As you do.
And you've put Shitek as well, Zakke.
Yes. I feel Chrysan's team unfortunate, and if Loki is standing in for Thunderdine, it seems like a random team put together.
That's Thunderdine. That's the next game down. That's not Waterfall's team.
Wait, I'm confused.
So Waterfalls is Omega Saw.
Oh, right. Yeah, well, Waterfall's weak, right?
Yes.
Right.
We'd still crush we'd still crush my team though. Even though I must say we played we played a scrim against Mint, who is a Div 3 captain, and Kuroame stack, and they memed in their first game, and we destroyed them. And then they tried hard in their second game, and they absolutely crushed us. So, yeah, it was good. Anyway, what am I going to say? Oh yeah, for me, I think Shitek takes that. I really do. I think Shitek's team has actually played pretty well. I think I watched a few of their games. They've actually had some real glimmers of hope. I think they've just played. I think they were in the group of death, honestly. But they did see out the Thunderdine team, so I think they're strong enough to take on some of these people in Group B. So I definitely think they're strong enough to take out the Waterfalls team. So I'm going to put in Shitek. And if you've noticed that his actual team name it's pronounced Shitek, which is just to remind me because I kept getting it wrong. So thank you very much, Shitek. Appreciate that a lot. Okay, and then
thanks, Shitek.
I keep saying it wrong. Yuma Thunderdine. I'm going to let Zakke lead us off on this one.
Roran carry. I feel like Roran's very confident in his team, and he can do it.
Okay. Roran, what position do you normally like to play?
I play 4, usually 5 I'm fine with. I can also offlane.
I thought you were an offlane player.
My position is usually position 4.
So are you putting Yuma's team through, Zakke? You deleted top. Okay, you need to put in Yuma one below and top.
I see.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah. That's fair. So you don't believe in the Thunderdine dreams?
Not really, sorry. Even though he's 8 times better than me.
Yeah. And Roran, who are you putting in for this one?
You know, dude, honestly, I'll try to get my team together and work something out. Just because I want to beat Top's team, I'll put us through. And just because I want to face them again. It was so close. And we forgot to ban Laundry on the last draft. I was away or something, and they were drafting without me. So I'll put us. I'll say we are winning against Thunderdine for now.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, then we'll go to. Oh, it's me, Yuma Thunderdine. I think Kryzen has shown himself really strong. I don't quite know what his MMR is, but I think he's a good replacement for. And maybe he feels a bit weird because I'm not sure what position he actually plays, but he looks really strong. But having a new player in, and then a stand-in, it feels honestly a bit like their team just hasn't had the time to kind of work together. But then your team has lost a player, and you now have a different player. So it's
it was just a stand-in.
Yeah.
I think it's not permanent.
So who do you have now?
We have one of Yuma's friends is a 5k guy.
Oh right, okay. So Yuma friend. I think I've got to put Yuma's team here. If Yuma's playing, and he's 7k, and Roran's helping out with drafting,
I'm giving you insights. I'm getting my team together. After this video, I'm just gonna go find a 7K guy to replace our missing player. And we're just going to the finals, dude. I'm calling it here.
Yeah, of course. The dream lower bracket run, as it's known. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, Zakke, you've got your team versus Shytek's team.
We beat them before. It wasn't that hard.
Mm-hmm.
So we win.
Yeah, that's fair. Roran, you got Mugen versus Shytek team.
I mean, it's pretty obvious Mugen for me here, dog. I know Schweitek can do okay, but pretty sure they're not beating Mugen.
Mm-hmm.
Mugen is probably gonna destroy mid and just it's gonna go out of control from there.
Yeah, definitely. And for me, I've got Crayon and Shytek. I really do want to believe in this Shytek team, and I think them beating you would be a huge upset, and I think they can do it. But I think my gut says that Crayon's team is really strong. If they can sort out your draft, definitely going to go far. Okay, we've all got Top versus Yuma. Let's fill it in simultaneously.
Top versus Yuma.
And we'll talk about it once we've done it.
Do I type?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, so Zakke was the only one who put Top. I think, yep. Okay, Zakke, speak to us about why you put Top then.
They have won one more game than Shytek.
The stats don't lie. Is that what you're going with?
Yes.
That's fair. And Roran, you've stated that you think you guys can take them on that rematch.
I'm telling you, I'm literally only gonna start trying now just to beat Top team.
Wow.
Yeah, it's hard when you put yourself out on the line. You gotta do well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna try it. Worst case, I'll do bad and it's gonna be funny. But you know,
No, there's no shame in trying hard. Absolutely, absolutely not at all. Yeah, I think your series was really close. I kind of believe that Yuma could carry, and it'll probably be a even closer series if you've got a 5K carry, because that'll be like what Den is. So it will probably come down to a skill matchup and a drafting setup, and how comfortable you are playing with each other. So
I just want to find someone who can use their microphone. I think that's the biggest issue.
yeah, 100%. Yeah, that is a huge part, and a really underrated part about this whole process. Okay, we're in the last match of the lower bracket before the semi-final. So I've got Crayon.
Woo!
Got Crayon. We've all got three different games. Let's start with. I'll start. Crayon versus Yuma. I do not think that Yuma's team could take on Crayon's team. I still think Crayon's team is one of the premium teams, even if they did just lose one series. Sorry, Zakke.
Yeah, I wonder if Roran want to say anything about that. Roran?
I don't know, dude. It's a rough one.
Because other than this, I don't think you guys' teams would meet.
Yeah.
This is the only place that you'd meet other than maybe the final. Or I guess you could meet in the semi-final. But round 3 is the earliest that you guys could play each other.
I don't think our teams will meet on the finals because I don't think our team can make it to the finals.
But I'm saying like that's the only possibility. It's not.
Yeah.
I'm not saying like that's. Yeah.
I think we would lose anyway.
Oof.
Sad.
Zakke, you got your team versus Top's team.
Yes.
Who are you going to put in that?
Beat Top.
We beat.
Oh my god! I got sent to a different page.
No.
Wait. I got it. I got it. Yes.
Nice.
I still think our team is strong.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Roran?
Wait, this is shift again. No,
No,
is this Mugen versus me?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I think this is where we dropped the towel, dude. Like, we beat top. I mean, we did okay. Round 3. I think this is where Mugen takes us and spanks us in the ass, and we just start casting games.
That's fair. That's fair. Or start... Or...
Oh, I see.
yeah, there, yeah. Sorry, it's a bit random.
No, it's not you. It's us, honestly.
Okay, so I've got a Shift Crayon semi-final. Do we all have the same 3 teams? Yeah, we've all got the same 3 teams. And I think that should be correct. In my mind, those 3 teams should be up there. Anything other than that will be really interesting to see. I think the other... I don't know if any other team... Maybe Top's team, maybe Yuma's team could make an entrance into that, but I think these top 3 teams are pretty secure in their top 3 placeness. We all have different semi-finals.
Really?
Yes, we...
No.
No. You're the same as Roran, sorry. I'll start then, because I've got something slightly different. I've got Shift versus Crayon. Now, I think that Shift can see you guys out again. I'm not sure you guys could...
Wow.
I think in my head this has been a Mugen Shift final from the start. Even though the Crayon stack will have played through played one more series than the Shift stack, which will give them 1 more week of experience.
Indeed.
I still don't think that is enough. It might be. I could be wrong. Could be very wrong. Okay, let's go with Zakke.
Yes. Roran, what do you think?
I mean, why are you asking me? Weren't you saying you were winning this season when we were at the start of it?
So you're saying we're gonna win?
But, no, did you
I
lose your
guess so.
confidence? I'm still thinking about it. If you lost your confidence, maybe I'll change my pick, you know?
I never lost my confidence.
Alright, then I'm putting Mugen's team.
Huh? Fuck, Roran.
You didn't sound
script, sir.
confident. You didn't sound confident at all to me, dude. Honestly,
Shit.
I think you're gonna choke in the games. And it's gonna be because of you that you lose the games.
Oh no.
Oh no, poor Zakke. He's gonna take that to heart. Zakke, don't
Oh.
listen to him.
Don't worry.
Just have a bigger hero pool, okay?
Yes,
not
I
sure.
will have a bigger hero.
It's not gonna be about your hero pool, dude. You're gonna lose with your best hero, dude. I'm calling it now.
Oh, you're saying they're not banning Rubik and then I lose anyway?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's funny. Yeah, I think, yeah. So I've got Shift Mugen final, same as Roran, and Zakke, you've got a Shift Crayon final.
Yes.
That'll be a very hot final. I feel like there's gonna be lots of streams, and I feel like we should try and have less streams so we have more viewers on a stream rather than just like 7 streams of the one game. But that's my own personal opinion. Anyway, let's.
I disagree.
You do
Yeah, there should at least
Yes.
be 10 streams, dude. It's the finals.
10 streams. But then who's gonna be coming to watch the Big Div 5 finals? Where I know I'm in the lower bracket, but I'll be there. Did I put myself in the final? No, I didn't put myself in the final. Damn. Man, I suck. Oh well.
Rough.
Oh well. Okay. I'm gonna put in my winner. I thought this team was really strong from the start. I was really impressed by their play. I think Neox being able to play Pause 5 is just so good. And Dota's just showing himself to be really strong, really apt to the game. And Mugen's shot calling and drafting is just really calm, collected. They're gonna have it all the way. And there'll be a great rematch because yeah, it'll be a really good rematch to see. Yeah, I'm really excited about that. So I'm putting in Mugen. Let's go to Zakke.
I predicted it since the start. We're gonna win.
That crazy lower bracket run.
Yes, it will be legendary.
You're going to get the rematch against Mugen in the semi-final, and you're going to get into the final versus Shift, which you lost in the... You're going to have a rematch against Shift, and you're going to have 2 rematches and win both.
Yeah.
Take the tournament. Yeah.
Easy.
And I have to wrap your text. Text wrapping. So you've put in Shift if Neox falls asleep, misses game, and they get Zakke stand-in and he throws the game. That's so funny. That's really funny.
You think I'm pretending it, but I actually think Shift's gonna take the game. I couldn't tell how good Mugen's team was because when we were playing against them, it wasn't great, but they had some cheese annoying strats. Like they played Kodo Pugna against our safe lane, which is such a cancer lane. Like they had like Raid King and I don't remember what I played, but I was playing Lich, I think. But like Raid King had like 2 losses or something. They were spamming BCAP and Blinding Light. Like it's actually a joke. But I think a competent team will be able to draft around this, and they will be able to actually get some farm. And with these cheese strats, if the enemy team actually asks for farm, what are you gonna do with Koru Pagna? It's not a great offlane duo. And you're just gonna get crushed in, I think.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think that kind of offlane, that kind of mess with you getting your heads offlane, will be the kind of offlane that Dota wants to play.
Sure, but against a competent team, it's not gonna work, and I think Shift's team can actually manage.
But then remember, these guys will have met before, so the Mugen team might be better prepared as well. Is another thing I'll say, because this would be, we've kind of all got rematches going on. But it's good that we've all got 3 different winners, because you never know, Shytek's team might just come through and absolutely win the whole thing. Or Warfall's team might just be saving strats. You never know, okay? Never know.
Okay,
Never know.
What if?
Saving strats until bracket is definitely the play.
100. Saving strats for casting mid, so you can call.
Yeah. But just a word before we finish. How have you guys both enjoyed your seasons? I know yours has been a bit up and down, Roran.
Yeah, mine was a misery from start to end. I'm gonna be happy if we beat top. Honestly, that's what I'm looking for. Other than that, if we can't beat top, everything was a waste, and I'm gonna delete Yuma from my friend list.
Oh, that's very sad. Zakke, have you had a good season?
Yes.
That's good.
If something, I learned better laning.
That's good. And that's, I mean, that's hard. Like RD2L, I learn a lot of things at RD2L, but 6Ks plus don't really learn too much in RD2L. So it's good that you've learned something.
One more thing before I close. Now that Zakke said he's learned some stuff, actually Yuma showed me how to block with. I even forgot what's it called. Basically by not stopping the creep but moving it around with a different move command.
Oh.
Directional move maybe. But yeah, whatever. I guess he showed me that, so it wasn't completely a waste.
Oh, that's cool. You learned something. No, you always will learn something. Oh, that's cool. Well, thanks very much you both for joining me again. And thanks to everyone who's been listening. And this is our last one before we